Hey guys, it's Jason here, Okie Sharecropper. We have been to the feed store. You guys come along, I'll show you what we got. Now guys, we didn't get a lot of horse feed this time. We did get a little bit of horse feed. We got some chicken feed and some dog food. We got some alfalfa pellets for Blue Eyes, but one of the things that I went after today was I noticed Blue Eyes, and I really didn't think a lot about it because we have in the past fed salt blocks here, but Blue Eyes been licking on a sulfur salt block down at the end of the road where the cows are at, and got me to thinking, you know, I probably ought to put out a block of salt because if she's needing salt over there, they're probably needing salt over here because she's getting a different variety of feed even where what she's eating over there, and where the horses are only getting one thing. So, and she's getting that as well as some more things. So I got a block for each. I just went with white salt blocks because don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the yellow salt block, sulfur salt block, it also has selenium in it. I think that's right. And if I give them too much selenium, it can make them sick. It's toxic, and I may be wrong on that. That may be the brown block, the trace mineral block. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to do a little checking on that. But anyway, I know that the white sulfur salt block is safe for horses. Heck, the yellow block's probably safe for horses, but I didn't want to take a chance because I wasn't really sure. So there's old Red over there. I'm gonna give him one of these white salt blocks and let him lick on it, and then I'm gonna put one out in the barn where we feed Blue Eyes, and she can lick on it when she's in there eating. So let's put this out. Let's go ahead and move this. I've got a block of wood here that I like to set it on so it doesn't have to sit on the ground. And well, let's try something different here, guys. I'd rather put it over here kind of by the fence. Right over there. We'll put it right there. That's where it was the other day. If you saw in my video where I was, it was actually a short, it'll be a video, but where I was pulling a horseshoe off a Red before we went to a barrel race, I moved that block. That's what that block of wood was for, if you saw that. And like I said, you'll actually see that in the video. I just don't think that video's out yet, but that short is. It's where Nikki was messing with me. Well, maybe I need to set that in there and set that on there. This old block of wood just keeps it up off the ground a little bit. Yeah, spectacles. There you go, Red. Lick on that and see if you, maybe you didn't see it. I bet he licks on it. Come here, bud. Here, bud. He'll probably bite it knowing him. He'll lick around on it, I imagine. If he's lacking any salt in his feed, in his diet, he'll start chewing on that. If he gets him a big old bite of that, he won't like it, I don't think, but he'll lick on it. Nikki will too, but that gives him, like I said, it gives him something to lick on. Anyway, that's good enough for them. Let's run out to the barn and put this other one out. And also, I'll show you guys something else that we have now that something that you don't know about yet. It's a big thing. It's a big thing for me. I should show it to you. All right, old Blue Eyes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this white salt block off in this trough that's in her pen, and it'll keep it up off the ground. And even if the cows come in here and mess around, it won't hurt them because they can lick on it too. But Blue Eyes, I need to take your bucket out of there. We'll feed you after a while, babe. I'm not going to feed you right now. A little early. You know, she's put on a little weight since we started feeding her this way, and that was the intention because, you know, we probably will never ride her again. The kids might ride her a little bit. It just depends. She's really not in shape to ride right now, but if she was to get in a lot better shape, you know, she's one of those broke old horses that anybody can ride. But you know, if we don't need to ride her, I don't plan to ride her. But she can live out her life right here, and you know, depends on how you look at things. Most of the things around our place, they kind of pay for themselves, but these horses, they kind of don't. And she's been around here long enough. She's served us long enough that that's okay with me. I'll take care of her for the rest of her life. So she took care of my kids. So I don't know how many more years she's got left, but the years that she does have left, she's going to live them here. And you know, you never know. This could be her last winter, and it may not be. But I'm going to do my best to make it not her last winter. If she stays healthy, you know, if she gets to where it's she gets down on me or something, you know, we'll put her down, have her put down. But I don't think she's to that point right now. But there comes a point in time where when they suffer, and she's not suffering, but if she was a suffering, you know, you have to make that decision. That's a hard decision to make. And you guys out there that's made that decision, you know, I don't like to make that decision, you know, but sometimes you have to do things like that. But anyway, let's put out that salt block. She should go right to licking on it, but she might not. She done took off on me, didn't she? I have an idea too. I've got this old block here. I may not put that in that feed trough. I may set this right here beside somewhere, like right there is probably a pretty good spot for a salt block, right there. Like I said, that just gets that salt up off the ground. It kind of helps with moisture and might make it last a little longer. But she will probably lick all over that. And that is the intent. I did grab a couple of bags of feed. I'm going to do something different here. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm fixing to do. But I have made the decision to change over from the alfalfa cubes. Charlie's idea to do this, and it was a good idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to feed these alfalfa cubes out, but I'm going to switch over to these pellets in this barrel, and I've got to do something with the alfalfa cubes that are in here. So I think I have enough bucket space to do this. I know I will if well, maybe I need to put that in a sack, and Lord knows I have enough sacks around here. But like I said, we're still going to feed these alfalfa cubes, or yeah, these are called cubes. Those are pellets. We're still going to feed these, but I'm going to make room for this other pellets that I bought. You know, I almost did a live on this, guys. I'm going to try to start doing those because I'm not in a tractor cab and I'm more stationary, so a live may work. Matter of fact, here in just a minute, matter of fact, guys, I'm going to stop filming. I'm going to go live, and then I'm going to see what happens, and then we'll go back to filming. So let's see what happens here, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. I left you for a minute there. I went on live for about 22 minutes, I think. I had a Joanne Suggs, Midway Farms, and I had one more guy. I can't remember. Landon P. was one person, and Kirkpatrick was one of them. But I can't remember everybody's name. But there were some people that I recognized their names on there. You people are good to me. You people tune in all the time and comment on stuff. And that means more to me than what you know. I appreciate you guys for that. But like I said, we tuned into a live. I showed them a few things. I'm going to show you guys something too on this film. If you didn't show it on the live, I'm going to show you something that I've partnered up on with a company. I've got a few things working. Nothing's concrete on anything, but I do have a few things. And you guys have seen my Vacudo cameras. That was a partnership. I think if you're on TikTok or anything like that, you see a Vacudo camera on every corner. I think they're very popular. with people right now. There's a lot of people showing them. I've got some new Bakudo cameras coming because I had a little issue with one of my camera sets where my video was freezing up, and they thought it was an antenna issue. So supposedly I'm supposed to be having a new set of cameras in the next, oh, they said 10 days, but that's been about 5 days ago. But if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But you won't see a lot of that video on those cameras until hay season anyway, when I'll start testing those again. One thing that I am going to do, and I should have done the other day, we went to a barrel race. I'm going to put a Bakudo inside this horse trailer so I can watch that horse as he's back there, because you never know what that horse is doing. And I'll video some of that and share it with you guys, but I'll be watching it all the time in my pickup. So, but right here, guys, I'll zoom in on this, or I'll set up this smaller box so you can see it. But I have partnered with B&W Trailer Hitches. That's B&W Trailer Hitches out of Kansas. I think they're out of Kansas. I'm almost positive I'm right on that. I got these delivered this week. I haven't had them installed yet, but I'm working on getting them installed right now with a guy. That's a turnover ball, gooseneck hitch. Turnover ball goes in my bed in my pickup. Those of you guys that haven't seen my videos before, that's my new pickup I bought. I bought it, you know, I needed a pickup, and I bought it really to pull Charlie around the country the next year before she goes to med school. Hopefully it's a year. She may be 2 years before she goes to med school. But anyway, I need something more reliable to take to these rodeos or these barrel races. And two, when hay season kicks back up next year and she's barrel racing, her and her mama, I won't have to worry about them so much. They'll be in this new pickup, pulling that trailer, and have peace of mind. I don't think I'll put a fuel tank in the back of this pickup for a while. I think by the time this pickup turns into that, even if it does, I'll probably have a flatbed on it by that point. So, but I'll use it as a work truck. It is a work truck. I'm hauling feed in it, salt, you know. I've hauled trash off in it. It's just a pickup, is what it is. It's nothing fancy. You guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, go back a couple of 2 or 3 videos and you'll get to see a tour of the pickup. You get to see a issue that I had with the pickup that we figured it out. It was an easy fix. It was a floor mat over the gas pedal, but it wasn't a, didn't think it was an easy fix at first. Thought it was a fuel pump, but it wasn't. It was my mistake by putting new mats in the pickup. But like I said, BW hitches. I don't know if you guys know anything about trailer hitches, but this is one of the premier best trailer hitches, and I can honestly 100,000% stand behind that fact, that I feel that way. I've known about BW hitches for years and years. I've had BW hitches. There's a BW turnover ball in that Ford pickup I have, that 1 ton over there. It's been in that pickup for 25 years, I guess. Pickup's 25 years old, and I assume it was put in there when it was new. I guess BW's been around that long. I really don't know. I have to look that up. But quality company. I'm a smaller creator, but they liked the way I guess made videos, so they took a chance on me. I want to say that hitch is about $700, so they invested $700 in me for some videos, and it's something I can use for the rest of my life. I hope and pray that this thing goes over good with BW, and I'll be trying some more stuff. You know, they make a hitch that goes down there. They make one that goes down on my bumper. I don't have one of those. I'd like to try one of those, and I intend to try one with them. Or I may try one with them and with somebody else. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That's working for now, what I have right there. But I'd really like to go to an adjustable hitch. There's other brands out there, but I'm a B&W guy right now. So like I said, even if I was to try another hitch down there, BW, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go back to your hitch, because this is the hitch that I want. If it's not the hitch that I can get right now, I won't say the hitch that I want. It's over $300 for that hitch, and I got some more things I need to spend $300 on. So I'm not gonna buy that hitch right now. But if you guys will send me one to try, I'll definitely try it, and it'll always be on this pickup. I can promise you that, unless I loan it to somebody. But like I said, this is, if you're looking for trailer hitch parts, I'm not going to argue with anybody on that. So please, that's not the way this is meant. It's a very quality brand right there. I don't know enough about anything. I just know enough to be dangerous, but I don't know if there is another company that builds one of those turnover hitches. I've seen the Hydra Ball on some videos. Bar 7 Ranch bought a pickup similar to this one, but I think it's maybe a long bed. This is a short bed, and I don't know that it is. You watch his videos and you can tell me, but he had a bed put on up north. I think it might have been in Kansas where the bed was put on. It was up north, but anyway, it had a hydraulic ball where he can back up to his trailers and push a button because it's got hydraulic arms on it to grab bales of hay. It's a hydro bed, and it's he doesn't have to jack his trailer down on his ball. He can hook it up and then pull his pins on his trailer jacks on his gooseneck trailers, and he can go about his way. And then when he comes back, he can stand that ball up. He can pull those pins down. He knows about where they are. He can come out from underneath it, having to mess with his jack very much. So it's a great invention, and that company that he bought that from may not be the only one that does that, but I trust. I've been watching them for several years, and when you watch a person long enough, you feel like you know them, and you really don't. But I trust his opinion on stuff like this. So if I buy a bed and if I can afford it, I'll try to buy one of those beds like he's got, because I'll have many uses for that bed. Round bales of hay, picking up anything out there. You can build a little deal, run your four-wheeler up on, pick your four-wheeler up, put it on your bed. I know there's other companies like Do Easy and stuff that build those things, but that just happens to be and I don't remember the name of the bed, but like I said, check him out. Check out Bar 7 Ranch on YouTube, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I said, I've got dog food here for the dogs. I've got chicken feed. I'm gonna go out there and feed them animals. I might film some of that and I might not, guys, because it's so windy today, and you've seen me feed the chickens and the dogs. So and I'm gonna go in there. It's 1:15. In an hour and 15 minutes I get to watch the Oklahoma Sooners play the Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's a benefit for me. I'm an Oklahoma Sooners fan, but I also like Alabama. Kalen DeBoer, I don't know so much about him, but Nick Saban, I like Nick Saban. So I've been a fan of Alabama for several years. I'm pulling for my Sooners today, though, guys. I'm a Sooner before I'm an Alabama guy. So go Boomer Sooner. Let's go. Like I said, guys, I'll pick this up. It may be a different day on some video, but there'll be some more video on here with what you've seen so far. But like I said a while ago, you guys that tuned into my live, I appreciate you. It was impromptu. You didn't know it was coming. Might have had a few more people if I'd announced that I was going to do a live at a certain time. I'll probably start doing lives. I'll have to set it up to where I can see your questions all the time, and I can read them, and I can be able to respond to you. That's my goal. So, but anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to unload this feed, and I'm going to get in the house and watch that ball game, but we'll get back on something else. But I'll see you in just a little bit, or tomorrow. Oh, guys, I was just kidding. Everybody likes to see the sharecroppers' chickens. You might not be able to hear me very good, but you can see these chickens here in a minute. We got to feed them and do a little watering too. Trying to see what they sent me, what they give me. I think they give me pellets and they give me scratch, but I don't know what in the world. I don't know what I bought, to be honest with you. This old chicken pen has seen its better days. Look out. Yeah, glad I got some chicken feed because they gonna need some. I got eggs too. Probably been a day. We've been out here to get eggs. Yeah, let me set these eggs on the tailgate, guys. You probably got a little bit more close up of me than what you really wanted just then, but I apologize. I'm gonna put them some feed in their feeder in here. They're not out, but they definitely use a little in their feeder. So, main thing is they got feed, so Give them a little scratch. There you go, guys. There you go. I think that bag of scratch will fit in that container it's got to go in. They had a little issue with their scratch. They had a little bit too much fines in it, but this scratch here it don't look bad. Don't look too bad. Give them a scoop of it too. Got them taken care of. I'll show them chickens to you, like I said. Throw this old sack away. I already have laying pellets for a little while. Let's look at these chickens. Sharecroppers chickens. There's my old chicken door still working like a charm. There's my old sharecroppers chickens. You know, them 3 big-headed white ones there. I don't know why they're like that, but those are hens, guys. They look like a rooster to me, but a young rooster, but they're not. They're hens. Then my other ones, I guess I've got 7 chickens. That's what I had the other day. So I don't know if you guys can hear me or not because that wind, but that wind's terrible. I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna get the water hose out and give them a little water so you guys, I'll show you. You can sit over here and watch me. Looks like that's 2 days worth of eggs. Didn't hurt for them to set out. It looks like I've got 7 eggs and I've got 7 chickens. So, and my wife may have got the eggs yesterday, so they may all lay today. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Watch them old chickens while I'm gone. All I'm doing is walking up here and turning the water hose on. Guys, I'm gonna step in there and dump that water out. It's needs to be dumped out. Them old chickens are gonna be surprised because they don't know I can get in here. I don't know if I've ever been in here with them. A rooster, you go on. I don't like roosters. I have been flogged in the past when I was a little kid and I ain't forgot it. So, roosters are not my friend. I know that's silly of me, but it's the truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I always say there, coon dog. There's old Copper the coon dog. She's gonna walk in front of your camera here in just a second, I think. Come here, Copper. Come here, Copper. Come here, Copper. Come here, Copper, Copper. Come here. She'll walk right in front of you, I think. Come here, Copper. She thinks I've scolded her before with these chickens. She likes to bathe the chickens sometimes. Come here, Copper. Copper. Come here, Popper. She's the newest addition to the family. You'll see her today. I don't know when you'll see this video, but you'll see her today in a video that I'm releasing here in a couple of hours. Oh, that'll have him fixed up for a while. Like I said, guys, that is the sharecroppers chickens. All I got left, I got to store a couple of bags of laying pellets that I don't know. I bought 1 bag. I thought maybe I bought 2. I don't know what happened with that, but anyway, and a bag of dog food. So I'll holler at you guys after a while.